still have it. The fluffy one is mine.
I don't know. I haven't seen him. Oh, Lauren, do you want to tell us about her little tooth?
Oh, she has on the right side, there is one tooth that never grew in. So she has just a gap down there, and so the top tooth has nothing to rub against, so it won't grind down. So every few months, is in like 2 to 3, it just needs a quick file down, and normally they'll come out, and it doesn't cost much to do it, but it'll help keep her comfortable in the day.
Awesome, thanks. And Diva has had about 2 hours of turnout this morning, and she has had no drugs, no calming supplements, or anything. And I'm gonna take my maiden voyage on her.
She will try to suck back when you get connection in the walk.
Okay.
Hey. You guys can be in here, but no playing. Sorry?
I was gonna say, feel free to like knock them off without pinning.
Yeah. Give her a little bit of a steadier connection. I don't mind if you want to give her a little bit of a longer feel, like she's still warming up, that's fine. But yeah, exactly. And if she needs to be softer, then think about yielding her. She's schooled enough that she understands how to be soft from the leg. So use that to your advantage. A little yielding, a little bending, doesn't matter. Just until she finds her hand and she settles. Yeah, good. There you go. Because if she does get a little bit fussy just as a part of her warming up phase, then you want to give her less to fuss about, right? So just say, here's my hand, I don't care what you do, just be soft in your body. Yeah, good girl. And as long as she's not heavy or pulling, then we allow her to do this as a warm-up, it's okay. And you can run the little one over, don't run the big one over. Good. Yeah, and as she settles, then just a little bit think, okay, every time she settles in your hand and she's nice and steady, then say, okay, come on, let's go, work a little harder, maybe increase the tempo just a tiny bit. But if she starts to feel like she's running or she gets a little bit off on the forehand because she's not quite warmed up yet, then you just bring her back and say, no, you still got to balance. Yeah, good. Yeah, exactly. Just like that. Don't feel like you have to keep her in the coming back tempo too long, especially if she gets a little bit like, nah, it's kind of hard. Good, and not too long in the forward either. We don't want her on the forehand. We don't want her running around. You're trying to trap the hind legs by working on the tempo. Yep, good. Right, there you go. And then her working gaits should be somewhere in the middle. It's okay, doesn't matter. Don't worry about the neck. Worry about that she's paying attention to the tempo. Yeah. And if she offers to canter and she wants to canter, then you can do a little bit of that. Yep. Good. Watch the left bend that she doesn't trick you into using that left rein too much. Yeah, and if she feels a little bit like she needs some more suppleness to the left, then do yielding on a small circle line or a little bit into the corners until she gets away from your leg. Yeah, be patient with it.
Steady trot is awesome.
Isn't it awesome?
Yeah.
Use the corners. Every time you go through a corner, think about yielding her and that she, yeah, right, that she steps a little bit better with the left hind leg. Good, and anytime you feel like you need a break, you can do that. Good. Good, yep, just like that. Yep. Just think balance and striding, balance and striding. That she lets you sit a little bit in and she very gently half halts. And then if you put a little leg on, she goes a little bit more on. Those are the only 2 requirements for her to warm up in the canter. Yep. Good. Okay, back right away. Don't let her run. She's not a baby. There you go. Yep, that's better. Yep, think about keeping the balance. She's got to keep her balance over the top line. She's not allowed to use the powerful legs that she has to just kind of push herself around. She wants to work, she's the opposite of Fibs. Fibs wants to work over the top line but not in the legs. She wants to work in the legs and not over the top line.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep, good, nice. It's okay. Yep, just go again, no big deal. Yep. Little bit half halting this way without letting her, yep, get out from behind you.
Not sure who needed to walk break.
She's not allowed to run just because you're asking for a little harder work. Nice. Good job. The key with her, it appears, is balance, right? As soon as she loses her balance, both too much or too little, she's going too forward or too far back, then we're not quite really happy to do the work anymore, which is common for big-bodied horses. They have to feel really comfortable before they're able to move their bodies around.
Right.
Good. Yep, that's the rhythm. Good girl. Just let her settle, and if she feels okay, then you start working on the suppleness of the neck so that she starts getting more comfortable and more free in the shoulder. And then we're able to go a little bit thinking half pass. It might be a hair harder this direction. Oh yeah. Back her off. Worry less about the bend and more that she is balanced underneath. Yep. Yep. Good. Good effort. One more time. She's big strided, so you don't have to worry too much about that she's not really going to go anywhere, right?
Right.
You just have to think balance and suppleness. Balance and suppleness. Doesn't matter. Send her on. Forward straight. Forward straight. Yes. Yes. Good. Does that make sense? Yeah. Tricks riders into worrying about her face. Yep. Good. That's a good balance there. That's the balance for the basic work. When you're ready, you're just going to ask her to go on. You can do it on a curved line if that's going to be easier for her. Yes. Yep. Yep. And then a little bit back, helping her balance. Yes. Good. Good. And then back before she loses her balance. Say you can. Yes, good. Maybe come and do a walk transition and we'll go the other way. Good, nice. And just turn, quarter turn, turn on the haunches. Yes, good, straight on. Very nice. That's plenty. Good. Pick up the canter when you're ready. Don't worry about it. She just has to go. It doesn't matter if it's a little ugly. Good. Don't worry about the neck. It's got to be balanced and then soft from the on the seat to the outside. As soon as she's soft and balanced, then you can worry about the softness in the neck. Good. She's going to need a little bit more carefulness, I think, this side.
What?
She's going to need a little more carefulness this side, a little more tactful riding. Good. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yep, that's the way. Good. Bring her back. Don't worry about the neck, worry about the balance. Good. It's okay. Yep, good, good. Did you feel the trot there at the end? That's the trot that she can have.
Yeah.
That's what we want. So, what else did she want? Oh, she wanted to see the other. So go and turn on the haunches the other way, this way. It's okay. And just like, yeah, just Western pleasure. Just turning.
Little stickier this way.
Yep. That's fine. Good girl.
There we go.
Good girl.
Good girl.